Okay, so where's the first thing you do? Okay, the first thing you gotta, okay, let's start this thing over, man. Hold on, just right from the top, How y'all doing? I want to welcome you all to my mother-in-law's kitchen as we discuss for you the ways to combine the accessibility of instant noodles with the decadence of upper class living. We're gonna put them together as displayed, which is where the idea from this came from, in the movie Parasite. You have to see the movie Parasite. It's really, really good. All kinds of analogies out of there. Preachers, pastors, teachers. You can go there to find sermons for years. Go watch the movie Parasite. But there's a scene where they make this dish called ramdan. It's a Korean dish. I love ramen, which is Japanese. Don't hate on my culture understanding. Two kinds of ramen noodles. I mean, maybe, should you call it ramen? I'm trying to be sensitive to Asian culture, I really am. It's called ramdan, and apparently you put these two together, it's called Chapaguri. Don't make fun of culture. I had no idea that this steak was going to be this big, and I'm fairly certain that you're supposed to cut this in a way that deals with some of this fat around here, but we will be doing none of that. Because mine's is not no Gordon Ramsay, okay? The first thing you want to do is you want to put some water in your pot. A lot of people don't do this right. Now, as the water goes in, you just like you're turning a wrench. You feel what I'm saying? Let that water evenly distribute across the pot. You want to come over here. Then turn the stove on hot. Wait, you have to light it first and then turn it on hot. Which is weird because all fire is hot. So make it super hot. So that the heat affects the water and it begins a process that we in culinary school call boiling. We are going to cut up this massive steak. I'm sure this is not supposed to be this hard, right? Is it supposed to, shouldn't it just slice through the meat? Welcome to the first and last episode of my new cooking show, King's KB Kitchen. That's KKK. We won't use that. We're gonna come up with something better. You see those bubbles just jumping. You see them running, escaping. There's flavor in each and every bulb. Praise God. We'll get that boiling. The other thing we're gonna start doing is I ain't really into steak like that, but my wife is, so I have mushrooms for myself. Shout out to all my fake vegans out there, because that's what I am. I'm gonna do mushrooms for myself, but I'm gonna do a little bit of this stuff right here. I had no idea it was gonna be this much, and I'm sure it should not be this fatty. But let me tell you something, Gordon Ramsay. Mind your business. Come on over here. Now, we're going to turn this stove on. I'm assuming that we need some sort of oil or butter or something. How about we just get this going? What you don't want to do is have the gas just going without it being lit, because that could be dangerous. Free tip for you right there. I like to do a little bit of butter. Put a little bit of that right there. Just a little bit of that right there. Whenever I start talking like that, I get down to my roots, bro. God is good, bro. And butter, I season my butter. Because I am in a Latin household, I wanted to honor those who are here by using sazon. We're gonna go ahead and bathe this meat in a little bit of sazon. You don't need that much, because the truth of the matter is, there's enough salt in both packets of these noodles to give diabetes to a whole family. So you don't need that much salt. The sodium level is already high. But the thought is, why not keep it going? You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put a little sazon on there, you know what I'm talking about? A little sazon, you know what I'm talking about? And then what we're gonna do, I'm gonna pull my sleeves up. Take this meat, my hands are clean. And go ahead and Get that on the pot. Yes, indeed. Now, oh, you see how the water has come to a boil. Get close to that. You feel that? Yes, it's speaking to us. I am now going to remove the contents of these noodles that I bought off of eBay. You see that? You see the color differences? The consistency? You know what that means? I don't know. We're going to then add our noodles to the boiling water. It's important that the water is boiling before you add the noodles. Let me turn this over proper. There's probably a better way to do this. I don't suggest you put your hands on the meat. But like a wonderful theologianess told us years ago, ain't nobody got time for that. What we want to do at this point, this is very important, that these seasoning packages, parcels, the apparatus is applied in the order that I am suggesting. These are called flakes. You want to first add these flakes to the pot of water. Look at that there. See how fresh that is? I mean, just right out of the processing plant. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I mean, as if there was no extra chemicals in it at all right? Let me see, get a load of this. Look at these flakes. Oh, you can just smell the plastic. See that right there? I'm not even sure what that is. That's some dehydrated something. I'm not certain we should be consuming this, babe. A lot of folks are watching Salt Bae and all these dudes online who are being all fancy with how they put their seasoning in. I don't do none of that. You don't want to do any of that. That's how you get seasoning outside of the pot. You simply want to stand over the pot and dump the seasoning in. You see that? Nothing special, straight to it. Nothing fancy. You feel what I mean? Just very Ron Swanson-like, to the point. Let this boil. Let this boil. Don't interrupt it. A lot of folks want to get in there and start moving stuff around. The noodles are getting to know the water right now. Let them meet. Let them connect. This is the consummation right here. Now, after you've allowed the noodles to congregate with the water, then you begin to massage. I do recommend that you use tongs that look like these. Why? Because it seems like it's working pretty well. Do what you want to do. Once you got everything going, I'm talking about meat right there, noodle right there, you're gonna find you a strainer. And go pour all that right in there. Let it drip. Sing a song, okay? Write a rhyme, do a poem. The noodles need to be supported. You then pour the noodles back in. Take them back over at a medium heat. Now the direction said a cup, and I just got a cup, all right, because I couldn't find the measuring joint. You just want to go in there and get you a nice cupful. This is about half, so I'm gonna have to do several of these. And pour some of that back in there. Now, what I was told is that in Korean households, they'll often keep this broth right here and put it in a cup and sip it along with their meal, which is pretty dope. Now at this point, what you want to do is add the other packs of seasoning. All right? This black salt and then the spicy stuff right here. You just want to turn it like you're flipping a pancake or opening a door. Just turn it. One of the last steps we take is we add the oil. And the wonderful Korean lady that I found on YouTube made it very, very clear that this is an essential part of the dish. When she was explaining it, she said, this is the oil, and it does something. Look at that. If you saw Parasite, that's exactly what it looked like. Isn't that dope? There's the cube. I don't remember if they mixed it in the movie or not, but just get it in there. Get it all happy. You feel me? Let them meet. There's no social distancing in the pot. You feel me? I know that some of you are gonna go to the comment section and give me tips on how I could have did this better. I want you to know that I am very defensive. I don't want your advice, okay? I'm just playing. Please help me. You can see I'm already in crisis right now. Go ahead and get a look at it. Let's get a bite. I'm just playing. That is amazing, Doc. Oh my gosh. It's flames. God bless you. I hope that this finds you well and you can go to eBay and support Korean Ramdan. Peace. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.